Well, everyone, it's Friday, March the 21st, 2025. I am Doug. It's time to play some Wordle again. And today is Fearless Friday. That's right. We do a couple things here. First thing we do is we turn on hard mode. There we go. The second thing we do is we let you know our next channel goal is 7,000 subscribers. Please consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. We really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you anything. And it's just something I'd really love. And thirdly, we pick a suboptimal starting word to play. And today, Grampy absolutely answered the call and said, thinking of my wife's tasty butternut soup. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Makes me think of yummy for Fearless Friday. Oh, you gotta love it. That's a fantastic way to go. So I can't agree more. Let's start with yummy and see if we can work our way out of this dilemma with yummy. Okay. Oh, this is good. We did get a U, and it is in position. Anything you get on Fearless Friday in the starter is considered a great situation. So pretty happy about that. Thinking about the butternut soup. I wish I could have butternut soup. I am on a very strict diet for the last 2 months. Trying to get into shape. Trying to get it to be a smaller form factor, Doug, for Everyday Doug. So there you go. But I do like the idea of the butternut soup. That's pretty neat. Delicious. Let's see here. What can we do next? I was about to say music, but obviously we just tested M twice, so that won't make any sense. How about super? Let's put some really quality letters in around that U. Well, the problem is super is not. No, that would work. You know what? No, I take that back. The thought that was in my head. I think this is a good word to use. You never know. Could be the answer. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word super? No, it's not. But we do have an E. We've now picked up an E out of position. Boy, if it wasn't for the S being checked, I would wonder about Quest. I don't think that we have a QUE word, but it always is an interesting thought, isn't it? It's before I throw that out there, if the E is not in the fourth spot, I don't think it's going to be in the first. I guess it could be in the fifth, because if it's in the third, it makes me think of QUE is the start. So let me visualize the E towards the end before I get myself going, oh, wait a minute. As soon as I put that E at the end, you know what I saw? I'm thinking about food again and foods that I can't have anymore. There's your clue. I see the word fudge. Of course, OG watchers of the show know we used to use the word fudgy all the time. So this is like sort of adjacent to that. But boy, doesn't that look pretty there. That fits well. And again, if it's not fudge, the intel on where the E is going to be very useful to us, because my next place to try it is in that third spot if it's not in the fifth. 3 good concepts to go with it. It has definitely a very good chance of being the answer. So I think that works for me. Let's find out. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word fudge? No, it's not. But look at that. UDGE. Okay. I like it. I like what I see here, because I don't think we're going to have a ton of possibilities here. So let's go and review. We have budge. I think that's it. Nudge. I'm sorry. Budge and nudge. A 50-50, almost certainly a 50-50, with 3 guesses to work with. It's Fearless Friday. We don't do any evaluations to make it like guaranteed. But I think we have enough runway that I'm not going to be in any trouble. Let's go with the first thing that came out to my mind. Budge. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word budge? No, it's not. Okay. All right. No, we're still good. 2 guesses left, and we're pretty confident the only other possibility is nudge. So let's see if we can close this out. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word nudge? Yes, it is. Just like I said yesterday, even though you're really, really 99.99% sure you have all the possibilities counted, it's always a little nerve-wracking when that first one doesn't play out and you've got to go to your backup plan. So nonetheless, nudge in 5 for Fearless Friday. Good times, good times. Thank you so much, everyone. Keep those comments and starting word suggestions coming. Tomorrow is Saturday. We're going to have a really fun one. We're going to do the Roomba. The Rumba. Roomba is the vacuum. Rumba is the dance, R-U-M-B-A. Roomba is also 6 letters. So, yeah, when I see Roomba, I think... Again, you know what I mean. When I see the word that's the dance, I can't help but think of the vacuum robot. But nonetheless, you know what I'm talking about. That's what we're starting with tomorrow. Thanks, everyone, for watching. As always, I will see you tomorrow for some more Wordle.